seconds remaining.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Ephyon Pop Game Cast.
Remaining.
Hope you guys have been having a great weekend lately. So, without further ado, let's get into the game. Alright, so, Meepo, Morphling, Omni Knight banned out, Invoker, and the Anti-Fun on the side of the Radiant. Meanwhile, the Dire have picked Slada, Rikimaru, and Slark. Oh, Bristleback, also picked by the Radiant side. Two Invi heroes. Well, I guess Slark's ultimate isn't really true invisibility, it's like super invisibility, which is a little bit better.
10 seconds.
Well, there's kind of like two answers for the anti-fun, and they have Tinker, who can use laser to like fuck up AM's day, so they can't last hit for shit. Alright, so it's gonna be Invoker versus Tinker in the mid lane. Bristleback off lane, most likely. Or maybe Pudge off lane now. It's like seeing Pudge games. Whether they do very well or they fail epically, it's gonna be fun to watch. Alright, and then there's let's see, there's 3 melee centric heroes on the Dire side. And I guess it's the same for Radiant as well.
Remaining.
And now let's see. Magnus. Alright, so that's an RP there. Again, follow with stun, and let's see what Radiant picks. Earthshaker. That's like 4 melee and 1 range against 4 melee and 1 range as well. But alright, so first thing first, let's see. Who do I favor? I favor the Radiant right now. Yep, gonna go for the Radiant. And well, we'll see how right with my predictions are. Let's get into the game. It's time for Dota. Let's see. Richest guy here is Shady, Slim Shady with the Evil Geniuses profile pic. Just barely beating out Game. Wait, is this really? Cool. Not sure if they know each other, or maybe am I in a private lobby game? Not sure if that I can actually watch private games. But anyway, alright, first thing first. Courier, ugly, don't like. Bunny, adorable. Yes, I have made the right choice. Radiant. Wow. Alright, so Pudge is going off lane, has crap, what's that thing called again? Windlace. And has some predictions. I think some predictions come in. Invoker feeling very, very confident. Alright, so what's that? Going, obviously, Invoker going mid. No regeneration and only a few points in Exort instead of Qua. So, well, depending on how much he gets harassed early on, that won't make me that won't hurt him that much. Meanwhile, in the off lane, it's gonna be Bristleback with he's bought a magic stick. Not sure about why he's getting it so early, because with the exception of maybe Tinker, there's not really a lot of people that can spam that much. But then he'll be up against 3 heroes, so maybe he's taking that into account, thinking like, it's gonna be 3 heroes means 1 charges. And meanwhile, AM's just watching Pudge go down. He's gonna be really careful. And he goes down. Oh, AM. It's a disaster, alright. Yes. Already laughing at AM. And that's gonna be a free bounty rune for the Tinker. AM gets nothing. Meanwhile, oh no! Invoker! Oh, why? Gets pushed up. And he's gonna be stuck there. Oh, guys, I might need to change my prediction completely. Oh no! Here comes the courier. Very good. Manages to get the TP also. He's gonna be safe for now. That's unfortunate. Sad. That was hilarious though. It would have been really hilarious if like Magnus just stayed there and just like continue to just keep pushing him, or like further down the level 1, level 2. Well, looks like it's gonna be a fun game. What drop down? Not sure if Invoker sees that. Meanwhile, okay, so let's take a look at the off lane. Gonna be Slaughter and Magnus versus AM, Earthshaker and Pudge. So that's gonna be like an all melee off lane, safe lane. Meanwhile, Bristleback is up against Slug, and Slug made the right move. He bought a magic stick, knowing that Bristleback's gonna be there. He's gonna be spamming his like back aching quills all day long. Not sure about the magic stick on Bristleback himself. That seems a bit, I don't know. It seems a bit early for him to buy it, not knowing who is gonna face on lane. Even in this, like these heroes are not really that much of a spammer, especially not early on. I mean, well, Push dies again to let's say Rikimaru and Slaughter. Ward drop down. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, they're pinging it out. They want to go for Invoker. They might be able to kill him. They have that stun ready and no smoke screen, only cloak and dagger. But let's see. Nope, he doesn't have Ice Walk available. Let's say Ghost Walk available. So he's not gonna be able to run away. Although he's keeping very close to the tower, so you have to like pretty much dive the tower to get him. And he can potentially have Cold Snap and Sunstrike. So we'll have to see how this plays out. But it seems that Rikimaru is gonna try to go for the bounty rune, but just barely misses it. Earthshaker, meanwhile, is actually going mid, and they're pinging him out. Slaughter is not really doing anything. Won't be able to get the stun. Though, it's a bit too slow. And now the entire gang is probably gonna be like dismissed because they actually saw him coming. So there's gonna be a complete waste of time. Sunstrike's gonna come out and hits Tinker, but Tinker's gonna be safe. He's just gonna continue farming. Already has a bottle. Laser comes out, just like fuck your 2020 vision. Rikimaru's there, but doesn't have any levels of smoke screen yet, so won't be able to do much. Meanwhile, they're just having a staring contest between Slaughter and Earthshaker, and Slaughter just manages to get one hit off, and he's actually taking quite a bit of damage, but probably will be safe. Meanwhile, top lane, Slug goes down. Push getting a taste of frog legs. Probably enjoys it. Bottom lane, Magnus is dangerously low on HP. Should start eating that cell soon, and same as anti-mage action fact, it took quite a lot of damage. Yeah, has to like start eating a tango too, and doesn't have any levels. Sorry, doesn't have any money to buy like the Ring of Health at the moment. And meanwhile, top lane, that's gonna be a dead Slug, and Push manages to get the kill onto Rikimaru, and Slaughter's gonna go down as well. That's 3 for the price of 1. Bristleback goes down, but you lost 3 heroes in the process. That was very, very bad trade. 700, almost 800 gold going towards the Radiant. And now, Rikimaru back to the mid lane. Earthshaker is there. Only has enough mana for a Fissure. And only level 2. And that Cold Snap is gonna drop down along with Fissure. But not sure if that's gonna be enough to get a kill. Yeah, it's probably most likely gonna be getting that core kill. So, Magic is gonna trump Science, and Slaughter is gonna try to rush it, get the stun off, and there's gonna be a dead Invoker as well. So that's gonna be a trade of sorts in the mid lane. I'm gonna wait for the fight recap to come in to see how much they've lost. Meanwhile, bottom, anti-mage taking a lot of damage from Magnus, so let's take a look. The change is roughly negligible. And meanwhile, top lane, Slug dies. This is a very, very kill-centric game. We have 10 kills in less than 5 minutes. Well, we'll still have some downtime. Let's take a look at net worth. Bristleback, top of the net worth, and Tinker taking quite a bit. Not really gonna take a lot of damage. The Cold Snap comes in, but doesn't really do much. Just managed to get 1 proc also. That's a waste of mana for like the Invoker. Has 2 Clarity Pots on him. Desperately needs that mana to fight against the Tinker. Meanwhile, top lane is now is basically Bacon and a guy who loves bacon against seafood. Wait, does frogs? Frogs don't really count as seafood, I guess. And now Tinker again is gonna take a lot of damage. He might just burn to death here, but Invoker's probably gonna go down first. Sunstrike comes in, but that's enough to kill Rikimaru. Thank you, Siege Unit, for that kill. Meanwhile, Tinker still alive, has 100 HP. It is a bit of a disaster. That's Invoker for a support Rikimaru. Not really a fair trade, frankly. Slaughter, very half HP, is just gonna run away. Magnus is actually trumping the crap out of like anti-mage. Although Magnus still has far less like net worth compared to the anti-mage. Look at that. 3 kills already for the Rikimaru. Meanwhile, mid lane again, the ward's gonna go down. Both wards actually just disappear straight away. But Joe's on the Radiant. There's still one more Dire Ward. It's just gonna be there for the next 45 seconds just to give the Dire vision. Meanwhile, Stardust going bottom, trying to go for the anti-mage. Magnus gotta be careful. He might just go down before Stardust actually makes his way here, and anti-mage decides, let's not take any chances. Let me just wait around and heal up. And that stun, oh, it's gonna miss. Just barely outside of the range of that slithering crush. Meanwhile, Magnus, very risky move staying here. There are no enemies around. Of course, he doesn't know that. Meanwhile, is that stun gonna come out? Oh, the sun's gonna come out, and that bash as well. But, and just barely, Magnus actually almost died. And Tinker with DD looking for the anti-mage, but anti-mage just joking around, still staying near the tower. Earthshaker, however, might be the next kill, but he's all alone. They smoke up. They don't actually see the Earthshaker, but they continue on their route. They'll probably find him. Sorry, guys. Oh, the smoke gets dispelled, but it's nighttime and they can't see anything. Well, they do see the Invoker. Do they have dust though? They don't have dust. And does he have... Oh, but that fish is gonna come down, and Tinker is actually in trouble, in danger of dying. Slaughter as well, taking a bit of damage. Butch is here, but doesn't manage to do anything. Meanwhile, they're pinging it out. Rikimaru's there along with Slaughter. They might want to try to get the Earthshaker instead. The Earthshaker, oh, you have come to the wrong neighborhood, my friend. And that's gonna be... The Shrine's gonna come down, and Earthshaker might just be able to survive. And yep, I guess you're in my hood. And I still have the home ground advantage. Clutch is there, but nothing's gonna come out of it. Dry. To underwater dude, how the hell is it gonna be dry? Slug having a rather actually difficult time. He's second lowest net worth in the entire game right now. How? He's... then again, he did die 3 times, so yeah, level 5 in like 8 minutes. He's having a very bad time. Poor Frog, level 6, he can't even get that regeneration off. Alright, so I'm still slightly ahead. I said that Radiant would probably win this, and for the time being, they're slightly ahead. Yeah, for now anyway. But you know, Dota is an ever-changing game. Flows like water, Tai Chi bullshit, whatever. You know, anything could happen. Rikimaru scouting out the AM, and there is a Slaughter available there, but doesn't have a dagger, so it has to drop that smoke screen, and it only gonna last for like... It does last for 6 seconds though. Not sure if the AM realizes that Slaughter is nearby, but still scouting, just waiting. And Slaughter uses a sprint. I want to be careful. Oh, and reverse polarity comes out. The smoke is... Oh no, Magnus! Oh no! Why? Why did he even use skewer? Oh no. Such communication failures. People, come on. Meanwhile, Slug's level 6. Has to face him. Has to face against the Baconator right there. I don't think he's a fan of bacon at this moment, Slug. Meanwhile, mid lane, Invoker finally uses his second, at least I think, and hopefully it is just his second one, not more than that, Clarity Potion. They're picking out the AM, they still want to go for it. That was such a waste though. Like, that was a 6-second duration smoke if they had dropped, and would have been more than enough time for Slaughter to come over and just bash the crap out of AM. Probably would have gotten the kill, maybe, not sure. But would have been at least good to like send him back to his lane. Meanwhile, they're pinging out mid, they would want some help, but Butch is there to watch over the Invoker. The meatball's gonna drop down and he's gonna continue to get this farm. Meanwhile, in mid, oh no, Slaughter might just die first from Rod, and Rikimaru decides like, nope, he is too stinky, and Invoker's here. No thank you. Tornado's gonna land, but they have no vision for Rikimaru. Tries for a blind hook, but unfortunately doesn't land. Come on guys. Dust. Yes! Thank you, Earthshaker, for buying dust. You're in the completely wrong lane, but still, it's the thought that counts. No dust, no dust, no dust. Yep, no dust whatsoever. Meanwhile, Tinker desperately trying to get his boots of travel. Oops. About 1,000 gold away, so he'll be doing fine. Meanwhile, Slug finally gets his lane all to himself, being the selfish little boy that he is, trying to get that farm desperately. Has gotten a little bit better is no longer the second last at the very least. Meanwhile, Tinker trying to farm. Invoker as well. Let's take a look at last hits. 70 last hits, 56 last hits, mostly favoring the Radiant. Not a lot of last hits for the slot, but then again, he was having a really terribly bad time on the bottom. Meanwhile, Earthshaker's gonna die. AM manages to run away, but at least a Dire can get something out of that. It's still gonna be like precious EXP and gold going towards the roaming duo of Slardar and Rikimaru. I think Rikimaru's gonna go for the Aghanims. Goes on to Slardar. It's like Pocket Ricky strat. 500 gold going towards the Dire. They're picking it out. They still want to go for anti-mage, but unfortunately Reverse Polarity is not available. They probably use it just now to try to get that kill earlier on. Rikimaru's there, has smoke screen, but it's gonna be a bit difficult. Oh no, the hook is gonna come in, the Fissure, and the mana void seems entirely unnecessary. And I think Earthshaker is saying the same thing as well. It's like, that's a bit overkill. They're scanning out, they can see, they know Rikimaru's there, and Rikimaru doesn't have level 6. He's probably gonna go down at this. Oh, the hook is going to miss. But he's gonna be all alone. Poor Rikimaru, gonna get rot to death, losing his mana, and just gonna get slapped by an Earth Elemental. Poor thing. Tinker, very low in HP, he's gonna be careful, but finds a regen rune. What a bro Slardar, just giving it to Tinker. And he's just gonna be able to get that boost of travel soon in like less than a few minutes. Probably in like 2 minutes time, depending on how he farms. Slug on the other hand, poor Slug. Yay, finds some money. 5k lead for the Radiant. Meanwhile, Bristleback is just getting so much farm. And I hear that hook and Echo Slam's gonna come out. That's gonna be he's just really trying to run away, but oh, poor Magnus. Oh, so sad. It's a quite a sad game for the Dire actually. That's about an 800 gold swing for the Radiant. So many deaths on the Dire side. Well, the anti-mage hasn't died yet, and he's just flash farming like mad. Drops a ward. They ping it out. They do see that they dropped the ward. Oh no, there's a sentry ward there, and oh no. Meanwhile, Bristleback barely survives the attack from Slug. And now Earthshaker gets stunned by the Slardar, but nothing's really gonna come out with it. He doesn't have any allies nearby that could help him, unless Tinker gets like boost of travel too. Meanwhile, bottom lane, anti-mage gonna finish off his Battle Fury soon, and that's gonna be bad news for the Dire. They do have quite a lot of answers for the anti-mage, but they need to combo their skills all together. Like, look at that. That's a stun as well. Sorry, not a stun, it's a silence, so it's still gonna be very effective. But anti-mage is gonna get that Battle Fury soon in less than like a 15-minute mark. And once that happens, he's gonna flash farm so quickly. And if Slardar and Rikimaru do not get any kills whatsoever, they won't have enough skills nor the items to be able to take down anti-mage. Push there, waiting, hoping to catch the Tinker, but Tinker already has boots of travel, and that's gonna be lots and lots of farming across every lane. Meanwhile, poor Invoker dies again. Not really sure who is actually winning this game. I mean, technically the Radiant is, but Invoker is dying so much, and he's gonna be like their key hero in this game for setups and disabling like the rest of the team. Still, this Bristleback is farming pretty decently well. He almost has a Crimson Guard, 150 gold away. He's got so much farm. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Meanwhile, Purge does not find Tinker, but he does manage to find delicious rhinoceros meat. Wow, indeed. Wish I could see that hook. Must have been a pretty epic hook. Rikimaru scouts off the anti-mage who already has Battle Fury, and the farming is gonna start now. Smoke is not, they're not gonna make it in time, he's just gonna be blinking in. That blink's on cooldown though, but not for long. It is a max out blink, and that stun's gonna come out, and that's just enough to finish off the poor anti-mage. That corrosive haze doing its role. So anti-mage just died there, and that was quite a bit of gold going towards Dire's side. Look at that, he was wolf. 900 gold. Damn. And that's quite a lot of EXP going towards the Rikimaru and Slardar. So, the game might still turn in Dyer's favor still. But we're gonna have to see that. And oh, the tornado just barely misses. And that's gonna be a haze going towards the Slardar, and the hook misses. So Slardar just like steps right away. And now it's running faster than God. And now Tinker is here to help to take on the Bristleback. But Bristleback has a TP scroll, and without anything to stop that, that's going to be a bit of a wasted effort. And Tinker's just going to be here and steal Slug's farm because, well, fuck you, Slug. Desperately trying to get the Shadow Blade 900 gold away. It's going to be some time before Slug is going to be able to get online. And now Magnus, Shady. I mean, wow. Pudge doing his job in this game. He's like the greatest hooker ever. Now picking out the Magnus, it seems like they want to go onto him, but there's nothing much right now they can do about it without well, like a proper stun. No dagger yet on the Earthshaker. It's gonna be, working towards it. It's about 700 gold away, which all things considered is pretty good. Hasn't really been farming that much. Oh, damn it, where is that? And meanwhile, oh, there's gonna be a dead Magnus, and look at that corpse just flying, landing right next to the tower. And Slardar and Tinker arrive as well, but they're not gonna be able to take out the AM. He's just gonna blink away. Sayonara continues farming. Invoker finally has that Midas. Wonder what's this going for. Maybe it's going for a 4-star. Top lane, on the other hand, the Baconator is trying to get the top tower. He's pinging out. They know that Tinker is here, and Tinker might just have to be careful. But then again, he doesn't really have a stun. But he's taking a lot of damage, and that might be a bit. That was very risky of Tinker, and that did not pay off. He didn't have a dagger to like blink into the trees and just like finish it off. Well, there's one dead Tinker, and that's gonna be like 11k lead for the Radiant. Not doing too well, Dyer. Slug has the empower on him. So, well, meanwhile, Magnus is dying. There's gonna be 2-3 more hits, but doesn't seem like Invoker is able to actually like finish. Oh, he actually has an Arganim. Despite his terrible start, he has somehow managed to keep up and now has an Arganims in under 20 minutes. That's ridiculous. You know, Slardar is there, gonna get that stun off, and Invoker, well, I was praising him just now, but it looks like he might just, oh no! And yes, he still manages to kill off the, what the hell is that? That's gonna be 2 dead heroes, and Invoker's probably gonna die. The Pudge trying to get another hook in, but instead hooks up the Bristleback. That was, well, Invoker still managed to take down Magnus and Slardar, but oh, that's gonna be Slug. He's very low in HP, and he's just gonna go down. Wow, guys, Dyer, come on, man. This is no longer a matter of like which lineup is better. It's just they're just diving in deep with no care whatsoever for their like self-preservation. That is, yeah, I'm a bit speechless, at a loss for words, guys. Meanwhile, Bristleback, fuck you, Tinker. No TP for you. That's and he's gonna get a pipe done soon. He is so freaking fat, and I ain't talking about like bacon fat. He is like financially fucking rich. Oh, the Sunstrike. I didn't know where it was gonna land. Yep. Alright, so what can the Dyer do to salvage this game? Well, the dagger's gonna come out soon for Slardar. Magnus going for Shadow Blade. Shadow Blade already on Slug. Going a dagger as well for the Tinker. Okay, I do not agree with the Shadow Blade on. Okay, no, it's not going for Shadow Blade. He got a dagger. Okay, so scratch what I was gonna say. And meanwhile, Bristleback is here. It's all alone. It's gonna take some corrosive haze damage, but I don't think they have enough damage to actually take it on. That Crimson's Guard is blocking so much damage, and manages to skewer him back, and Bristleback is all alone. Meanwhile, Earthshaker is gonna die to force Slardar. Rikimaru takes a lot of damage from Sunstrike, but he's still alive, and Magnus might just go down. Pudge gets the hook off and manages to get the dust off as well, and that's probably gonna be a dead Rikimaru. Rikimaru doesn't have tricks of the trade to be able to finish it off yet, and meanwhile, Magnus dies to Poor old bristleback. Yep. Dog shit manages to kill off the rhinoceros. And now Invoker, as Boots of Travelers suddenly that is so much fun coming out. Tornado, EMP combo, probably won't be able to kill off the Tinker, but he takes in a lot of damage and the Sunstrike just misses. Meanwhile Slum actually manages to kill off the Invoker instead. Damn, I should just take a look at that. That's a 1k swing towards the Dire side. So still possible for the Dire to swing the game to their favor if they continue to get kills like that. Unfortunately, the only kills they are getting is from Invoker. Literally, half the kills from the Dire side belongs to the Invoker, and everyone else on the Radiant side has died at least once. So if they continue getting kills, they might be able to turn it around, but there's still going to be one big problem that they have to worry about, which is this AM, and he is getting seriously fat. That's 500 gold away from the Manta style, and they don't have any towers yet. Almost every single one of the Radiant towers are like in tip-top shape. Only the one in mid lane, I think, is the one that's taking the most damage. The top lane is literally have no damage, and that's gonna be a dead courier? They're pinging it out. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Slardar is very low on HP. That stun's gonna come out, and that's a great fissure, and that's gonna be a dead Slardar. Frog legs for dinner, guys. Actually, no, Slardar doesn't have any legs, so that's a really stupid thing to say. Dagger available for the Tinker now. They don't find the Tinker, unfortunately. They have no vision for that, but they're just going down the mid lane trying to get the tower down, and that's gonna be Bristleback just gonna... Oh no, what was that? Come on, man. Come on, walked in front of the poor Pudge, and he was a great hooker. He probably would have landed it too. And Tinker is now here to try to defend, but the tower's gone down, so that was a kind of a futile defense. And no, the Mana Void comes out just to block that TP, and that's gonna be a dead Tinker. Magnus is there, and he's very low on mana. He just needs a little bit more to be able to blink away, and manages to run. But guess who else has a blink? And AM just like, haha, showing off his blink, and then decides to just back off. Not worth going after that. Not in front of the tower like that, but oh, that hook comes in, and that is a dead Magnus. And Slardar goes in. He was trying to do, I'm not sure what he was trying to do. Probably was trying to like take revenge for his fellow teammate, but he might just actually go down. AM blinks in, but it's gonna get stunned by boss Slardar. Slardar, well, doesn't matter. Slardar's still gonna go down. Hook comes in as well, along with the Sonic Boom. Pudge is still alive, and that is a whole team dead on the Dire side. That's gonna be a down tower. Tinker's gonna come out soon though, so don't think it's very likely that we'll be able to take this tower inside the base, but who knows, maybe Pudge will just land some crazy ass hooks again. His hooks has been on point so far. Man, doesn't actually need it. Bristleback's just gonna go in, throw some snot at it, and that Cold Snap's gonna come out along with all the Bristlebacks, all the... What's that? The Quill Spray gonna come out and he's gonna finish off the Tinker. 45 seconds away. Magnus is there along with Slardar, but that combo, even if he does land the RP, they can't really do much to it. Oh, maybe he can do that, but that was a very short skill work. It's only level 1. Hook comes in and Bristleback is not gonna be safe for now. Seems like they decided like, oh, let's not push our luck and just TP away. They've gotten what they wanted. Did quite a lot of chip damage, about 700 damage to the bottom tower, so why not? Let's just leave. Let's not give them the advantage. Because let's face it, they are worth a lot of money right now. Any one of them die could be a big swing for the Dire. And Ikimaru's just gonna pick up the DD right in front of him, and Bristleback's all alone. He's not actually responding, and he should probably respond. He's not really that tanky enough with 3 heroes banging onto him. RP is gonna come out as well, but oh no, yes, he is as tanky as I thought he would be. And he's still actually not dying. How is he not dying at this rate? And that still almost kills off the Slardar and the Magnus actually. So much damage. Oh, they're pinging out the AM, and AM... Wait, what's his Manta style? No, the courier died. It was probably on the courier. And that's gonna be now AM's gonna be able to run away. They don't have enough physical damage to take him out. Although he has to be careful. Tinker is trying to chase him, but it has that blink, and that gap is gonna get bigger. And it seems very unlikely that we're able to catch Tinker though. Meanwhile, Slardar manages to stun onto Earthshaker, and Earthshaker is gonna be dead. And oh no, he cancelled his dismember. That's gonna be... He might just go down first before Slug goes down, but Invoker is there, manages to take down the Slug. Punch dies as well, but that's gonna be Invoker, and he's very low on HP. The Ice Wall's gonna drop, and that's gonna be a lot of... No, that disables not enough though. Tinker manages to kill off the Invoker, so that was a big swing. Going towards the Dire side. That's... Oh my Jesus. That's 3.5k going towards Dire. And then the pause gonna come out, and... Not sure what that is about. Well, that was the unexpected turn of events, and Radiant should try to be a bit more careful. That was a big swing going towards Dire. And they keep pulling off stunts like that, the Dire can just still get fat enough to be able to push back, and they're gonna really feel stupid for losing that such a great early game lead. Is that an Alganins? Oh no, I thought it was like you know, reflecting off. Water drop, so they're gonna be able to find Ricky at the very least. But what they don't know is that Tinker was always there, and Slug's gonna come down, and they don't have vision for Slug. Oh, the dust comes out, but they decide like, nope, that's fuck off. 4-star for the Earthshaker, Sunina. Ricky Maru, scouting. Sorry guys, feeling a bit tired today. Feeling a bit sleepy in fact. Oh, they're picking out Roshan. I'm not sure if they can actually take on Roshan at this point. Well, AM is pretty fat though, and he has an Aghanis Scepter. Oh wow. Look at that Radiant net worth. That's ridiculous. 16k, 13k, and another 13k for the Invoker. Slug is... Well, Slug and Tinker to be exact. Nowhere close to that. And there's not really much Tinker can actually do in this game. He can't really stop the AM push. Anti-Mage can just push much faster with his Manta style and Blink, and it's gonna be really difficult to catch him. They practically will devote the entire team to try to catch AM, and if you do that, well, you're gonna have to worry about Bristleback, who at this point, oh, Blade Mail, Pipe, and Crimson Guard. Good luck killing him. Now, everybody on the Dire side is, and with the exception of Tinker, a physical DPS reliant, and that's gonna be a stun coming up. And oh no, the Silver Edge actually manages just to screw up the poor Bristleback. And it's not really as tanky as you think. The ball's gonna drop down along with Echo Slam Fissure, and oh, that's gonna be 3 dead heroes for 1 Bristleback. That was a disaster, right? I would say that was incredibly bad. Magnus gonna come in, and oh, the host gonna miss, and Rosy Haze comes out as well. Echoes, the Enchant Totem comes out, and that's gonna be an RP. I'm sure if that's gonna be enough. But that's gonna be an AM there as well, and oh, but still goes down, and AM should probably decide to go on towers, dude. He's still trying to chase the Slardar. Don't think that's actually a good idea. Just go for towers instead, man. Oh no, the Corrosive Haze goes on to the Slardar instead. It's actually taking so much damage. Oh no, that was a terribly bad skill to do. And just gonna blink away the AM. AM should just continue pushing the top tower. It was too busy trying to chase heroes, in my opinion. Still though, the difference isn't too big. Well, until now, Magnus dead. Dead for 60 seconds with no buyback. So, Invoker probably gonna go and push now. He sees... Oh no, the dust gonna come out, and absolutely nothing's gonna happen from that dust. He has no diffuser yet, so he can't actually slow down the Invoker. And Invoker has Ghost Walk, which is like ridiculously fast. They do ping. Almost Slug is here. They might be able to take out the Invoker. And yep, that break with the Silver Edge is doing so much damage. 175 bonus damage upon breaking. There's just all the trash talking coming up at this point. And that's a Basher available on the anti-mage. And he's gonna try to go for that butterfly. Oh, he sees Slardar, but decides like, nope, I'll go for something else. I'm not sure what he is going for. Damn it. Just scouting around, I guess. Blinks back into the mid lane. Gonna continue farming. That damage. Just 250 points of damage. Not taking into account the mana burn. Well, they're gonna go on Roshan, and that's gonna be the Aegis, either for Bristleback or AM. Actually, it doesn't matter who gets it. The Dire will be screwed. Frankly, it's either the unkillable pig or the unkillable anti-fun. And while the other one is like kiting away, the other guy will just take on the rack. So in this case, it's gonna be Bristleback. He's just gonna just rush in and try to distract the rest of the Dire team while AM goes to town on their towers. And he's doing so much damage. That is almost 300 damage actually. We're gonna take the armor into account, and now Antimage is just gonna go push the bottom lane all by himself, while the rest of the Radiant team are actually, no, not really. The bottom lane like so far away. Invoker is just waiting for Tinker to TP down, and Tinker is taking his time. Invoker got tired of waiting and just decides to just like, no, let me just tornado these fuckers and start pushing the lane. Meanwhile, mid lane, the tower is gonna go down. And oh, that hook again is gonna come down. But that might be a dead Bristleback. But he does have Aegis. Fissure's gonna come down. And that is Purge, incredibly fat. That is 2.8k. Earthshaker dies, but well, that's just for Earthshaker. It really did its job. You use Echo Slam and everything. No, technically, Bristleback did die, and that break actually comes out, and that might be the end of Bristleback. Yep, he stayed too long, but at least Pudge, in his eternal glory, manages just to hook his corpse back, and then Slug slowly trying to get the poor AM, and AM, oh no, that Purge actually comes down, and that is going to be a dead anti-mage. Alright, so guys, the game isn't really as clear cut as it seems. That is a dead anti-mage for 1.5 minutes, more than enough time for the rest of the team to try to like finish it off. But meanwhile, Pudge just says, let's bring the equilibrium back, and hooks Slug in, gets a froggy lady dinner. And that's gonna be a down. That's gonna be a down Rex. That Ghost Captor doing his job, taking quite a bit of damage, but that's gonna be a. Oh, the skill wheel comes back in. Yo's gonna come out as well. The Tinker's not necessarily. The Slug is probably gonna go down. Oh no, he doesn't. Slug actually manages to survive. And Invoker, doesn't matter. Fissure comes out and finishes off the poor Slug. And that's gonna be a rack down for the Dire. Slowly but surely, the Radiant chipping away at the Dire defenses. And finally, Dire manages to get like 2 towers worth of gold from the top lane and the bottom lane. Slada plants a ward. Not sure if the Radiant saw that. They do ping out the Invoker. Slada trying to go for the Invoker. The stun misses, but that corrosive haze is gonna come out anyway. But Slaughter is gonna go down. He's already done his job, got the corrosive haze out, but that is gonna come down, and that corrosive haze is gonna get pushed off. And the Fissure and the Tornado come down. That's gonna be a dead Tinker. So dead. Earthshaker. Earthshaker's all alone against Rikimaru, so that's gonna be a trade. I'll trade my Slaughter for your Earthshaker. Actually, Tinker goes down as well. Where did he go down? Oh wait, yeah, from there, the combo just now. So, Radiant still having that incredible lead over the Dire. Well, there was a bit that dropped just now where they basically threw their entire team at the base and lost almost all of them.
Mountain, which my matriarch will prize.
Well, AM's all alone, but he managed to find Magnus, and Magnus just dies instantly. That is just that Abyssal Blade. Rikimaru's there, but can't really do much against Anti-Mage. Invoker all alone now, and that's a punch of haste. Anti-Mage probably gonna try to go for that tower, and he's gonna drop that smoke screen, and that. Now he's gonna be able to blink away. Break comes down, but they don't really have like a proper knockdown for him. And while the hook goes down, they don't really have anything to actually stop the Slug from like running away. Although he's moving very, very slowly now. Meanwhile, Slaughter gets healed up. Sonic Boom's gonna come down and Deafening Blast. I'm gonna call it Sonic Boom. And they were trying to go onto the AM again, but that's gonna be another tornado combo. The Dismember comes down onto the poor Slug. Just cut up his legs for dinner. Rikimaru is still alive, but there's nothing much he can do. That's the Echo Saber and the Diffusal Blade though. Oh, I hear Sunstrike, but no, doesn't come out. And that's gonna be the bottom lane gone as well. Ricky Maru alive, but can't really do much. Magnus gonna come out soon. SRP, but well, unless he can get all of them, and somehow Ricky Maru has, I don't know, everything on, but that RP is gonna come. It's not gonna come down. This is gonna skew the poor Pudge. But Pudge has Ghost Scepter, and Ricky Maru appears just for like a split second, and then just gonna go down. Slada barely comes down, doesn't actually do anything, and goes down as well. Oh, poor Magnus. He's now all alone, surrounded by the corpses of his dead friends. And now this is gonna go on the top tower, because why not? Let's just, if we're gonna win, we do it properly. 31k lead in 36 minutes. 47 kills versus 24. Poor Dire team. So guys, I was pretty much right, unless something stupid really happened. Looks like the Dire, they have this in the bag. Seems like they don't even care anymore. Magnus just waiting there. Just like, nope, fuck that. Meanwhile, Tinker is just like, let's just rain fucking missiles on the entire enemy team. Tornado, EMP gonna miss, but Spore Slug gonna get hooked. He manages to leap away, and that is gonna be game end for Dire. What is it, all these short games I'm finding lately? Well, anyway guys, if you like what I do, casting pub games like this, just give me a like and subscribe. Alright guys, and have a nice day.